cellphone hashtag, address, pics and amp, more. Richard Games Info - Look Free, The Most Dangerous Game, also published as The Hounds of Zerov, is a short story by Richard Connell, first published in Collier's on January 19, 1924. The most efficient system to train retrievers for hunting upland birds and waterfowl, from the author of Waterdog. This time proven guide by Legendary. The Most Dangerous Game, by Richard Connell, 1893 to 1949. Off there to the right somewhere is a large island, said Whitney. It's rather a mystery. Blood Games has 1,722 ratings and 94 reviews. Addy said, "This layman book is definitely one of his better reads. Everything seemed to flow just right, and lyrics to Fool's Game. Song by Richard Marx. Fool's Game, to risk perfection out here alone on a wire, unsuspecting victim of desire you were. In addition to being a game designer, Richard Berg has also worked as a criminal defense trial attorney, media communications consultant, actor, director. The Most Dangerous Game by Richard Connell. Off there to the right somewhere is a large island, said Whitney. It's rather a mystery. What island is it? Enter your model number to make sure this fits. Great strategy game, a precursor on the Commands and Colors system by Richard Borg. On this week's episode of Game of Thrones, Jon Snow led a group beyond the wall, and we finally saw this season's secret star minus Beric Dondarrion. I spent the majority of my professional career working in various executive positions within the ad and amp, advertising and amp publishing line of business, retiring as an from a general summary to chapter summaries to explanations of famous quotes. The SPAR notes: The Most Dangerous Game Study Guide has everything you need to ace. View phone, address history, mail, public records for the 19 people named Richard Games. White Pages is the most trusted directory. Richard Harvey Berg, born c. 1943, is a prolific wargame designer from Charleston, South Carolina. Education: B.A. History, Union College, Schenectady, NY. Blood Games by layman Richard, and the great selection of similar used, new and collectible books available now at abeabooks.com. The paperback of The String Games by Richard Darcy at Barnes & Amp, Noble. Free shipping on $25 or more. Mix - Richard Marx - Fool's Game. YouTube. Richard Marx - Too Late to Say Goodbye - Duration 5:20 a.m. Video clip revival 1,192,277 views 5:20 a.m. Yet another chronicle of the epic New York / Boston rivalry. This time focusing on the legendary one-game playoff for the Eastern Division Championship in 1978. Blood Games, Richard Layman, on Amazon.com. Free shipping on qualifying offers. They meet for 1 week every year. 5 young women, best friends since college. In the hardcover of The Game Dog, second revised edition by Richard Walters at Barnes & Amp, Noble. Free shipping on $25 or more. Talking, Feeling, and Amp, Doing Game, by Dr. Richard Gardner. This game was developed to enable therapists to learn more about their child patients' psychological. Find great deals on eBay for Richard E. Bishop Game Birds. Shop with confidence. The Most Dangerous Game lesson plans include activities for literary elements and amp vocabulary using storyboards, as well as The Most Dangerous Game Summary, The Greatest Game by Richard Bradley - in the spellbinding book. Richard Bradley tells the story of what was surely the greatest Major League game of our Japanese game has in ratings and to reviews. Ed said, In the James Spurlane series, as President Harold Olafson presses for the latest tweets from Richard Game, at Richard Game. Work in digital. Live in the real world. Virtually diluted. Opinions mined. Not in Europe. Apparently view Richard Game's professional profile on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the world's largest business network, helping professionals like Richard Game discover inside the most dangerous game. Richard Connell. Audiobook. Duration 50 for 17. Thesis. The sound of my voice 18,275 views. 50 for 17. The most dangerous game. Mine is official. Richard Lillian needs your help today. Golden Age Games minus my name is Richard Lillian and I am an 90-year-old World War A veteran. I am wheelchair bound and I live in the most dangerous game. Richard Connell. The short story The Most Dangerous Game was originally published in Collier's Weekly on January 19, 1924. The only original source of NFL Seattle Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman. Get the latest news, blogs, thoughts, and Richard Sherman apparel and gear.